Okay. I think we're live. I hope. Let me just quickly check one thing. Okay, he likes that plushie. I just realized that I was muted the whole time. Cool. Rookie mistake. That's great. In post, I might have to just do a really quick voiceover because that was insane. I can't believe I was muted the whole time. Anyway, it was just me struggling through the Neopet site. But we did get to feed him. We got an omelet from my childhood, which I remember, the big omelet. And maybe next time we'll just create another Neopet. But for now, I think we're we're done here. We got a good plushie from the tree. Apparently he hates this plushie, so yeah. Okay. Ooh. Sorry about that. They're testing the alarm system. Cool. Trudy's surprise is 505. Wow, this is a great first stream. Everything's going wrong. And I'm choking. Okay, days left to claim your reward. Play daily for 7 days. Is this free? Better be free. Nice. What does that mean? This didn't do anything. Oh boy. What a... Am I losing money for this? That's something. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. 2,000 Neo points. Okay. Cool. So it was broken before. I can't believe I navigated this when I was younger. What is this? I don't remember. Where do I yeah, my inventory. Where is it? I got like a gift. Safety deposit box, food. Oh, great. Where's my stuff? This is my inventory. Equipment? No. That's fine. I'll find it. Not shop. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. We are going to draw. Hopefully without any more scary noises. Oh, hey, Dave. Oh my gosh. Okay, so awesome. My pop-out chat wasn't working either. Yeah. I used to, well, I played it when I was younger, but I don't remember. I had this whole, I was talking about how I used to play it back in the day where people used to use the term computer room. Like I know for sure everyone had a computer room. So how do I pop out this chat? Okay. How's your day been, Dave? Oh my gosh, everything is new and I'm having such a hard time checking the chat. I'm gonna start a poll. Oh, you can just, okay, cool. This is so cool. I've never, streaming on YouTube is so jarring. I wish I had a dashboard on my phone to check chat and stuff. All right, I'm gonna play background music. The YouTube channel says it's copyright free, so it better be. All right. I wonder how lagged my thing is. It feels like my stream is like 10 minutes behind. Can I put this? If you hear any noises, again, that's my building testing out their alarm system. IT department is having Ribfest lunch today. That sounds delicious, and you're so lucky. I'm just chilling. I have to return something at Kohl's, which I don't want to do. I hate walking through Kohl's. They put the return things from Amazon counter like way in the back of the store, so you'll walk through the whole store. It's like their way of kind of getting you to buy stuff there, but I'm not interested. Oh, thank gosh, I thought my sensitivity was off. Ooh, I haven't drawn on stream in like forever. It feels so weird. I feel like it's like it's happening. Royalty free songs to get copyright strike too. I mean, this better be, because I'm gonna make a confession right now. I don't really like lo-fi music. I do like lo-fi music, but I don't like it that much. There's a lot of not great lo-fi music, and there's a lot of good lo-fi music, and a lot of the time they kind of just compile a bunch of bad lo-fi music, and I would prefer to listen to vaporwave. However, vaporwave is so heavily sampled that even just posting vaporwave songs on SoundCloud will get you like completely copyrighted. Speaking of which, I saw Gran Turismo last week. It was insane. Everyone in the movie theater clapped, and I was like, this is America. I love it. David Harbour was acting his heart out. So was everyone in that movie. I would be so hungry for ribs too. Honestly, okay, so ribs is the only meat I can handle. Anything else, I can't. Like, I just don't like meat. Meat is so... It's disturbing to me. Because if you overcook it, it gets really hard and disgusting and chewy. Because lots of people don't like well done meat. I like well done just because I don't like eating like raw flesh when it's all pink inside. I don't know. Something about that skews me out, and the fact that I can still see the blood. And then, but I love ribs. Ribs has got to be one of the top tastiest food that I would break my no meat rule for. This better be copyright free music. Lo-fi is really good background noise, but it's hard to actively listen to. I agree. Yeah. So that's my conflict, because like when I'm working, it's like it's okay for background, but my brain is like, I want to listen to my favorite songs, but then I'll start like in my head, I'll start thinking of other scenarios, and then it's like I'm gone. Did he drive the car fast? He did drive the car fast, and he won thanks to the power of PlayStation. So you're telling me we're some kind of Gran Turismo? Sam literally makes the best tofu teriyaki. That sounds delicious. Tofu teriyaki. I love anything with tofu, because when you fry it, it's like the perfect chewy texture, but it's also kind of crunchy. It's the best. Tofu teriyaki sounds delicious. I wish I could eat Sam's tofu teriyaki. You're lucky. I can't believe I used to draw and talk at the same time like it was nothing. I'm like struggling to multitask. Never had this issue. This is me getting older, probably. When I was younger, I was like going off. Also, it doesn't help that I only have one monitor to work off of, so this like pop-up chat doesn't stay up. I'm going to stop complaining about YouTube stuff. I've been kind of the same way with me. I guess because I'm eating better, I don't crave red meat as much. Tofu teriyaki would hurt me. Exactly. Red meat banned by the health what does the WHO stand for? It's like World Health Organization. Got it. Took me a bit. The World Health Organization was like, red meat causes cancer, but tofu is a-okay. I'm gonna stick with the tofu. Not the red meat trying to actively kill me. I don't like red meat. Time for my the difference adding ginger to sauce elevated it so much. Yes, I love ginger. That's another thing. I feel like people that cook with tofu add ginger to the food and it's like delicious. No way, Dave. You're great company. It's just like, I used to have 2 monitors, but with my setup currently, I can't attach the second monitor, so it's like, it's a struggle. I've been going on Reddit lately and there's a lot of people posting, and again, this is part of just like getting older. It's so weird seeing 18-year-olds being like, I'm so lost in my career, what do I do? And it's like, dude, you're 18. Not to diminish what they're feeling, because they're probably feeling kind of bad about their career situation, because a lot of them are like, I don't know what to do, am I overworking myself? And I just want to be like, just take a deep breath and calm down. Everything will be okay. You're good. You're more than good. It doesn't feel that way right now, but like, you're 18. You're baby. You're like a teenager still. So yeah, even like up to 20, 21, 22-year-olds are like, I feel like I'm behind in life. And I'm like, you're so good. You're fine. Although me being that age, someone telling me that I'm fine wouldn't have done anything. I would have been like, I'm not fine. my peers are years ahead of me, when it's like in reality it was kind of all in my head, because none of us have anything together when we're that age. Like very few of us, like 0.1%. But you shouldn't be comparing yourselves to those people either. Why is there no sensitivity in my eraser? That'll be a fix for another day. And at that age, I was also lost. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the times people would take that in a condescending way. If I reply in those Reddit threads like, you're fine, you're okay, because a lot of people are just validating them. And that's fine to be validating of someone's feelings and stuff. But it's also cool to be like, you're fine. But also thinking about it, if maybe a 35 or 40-year-old was like, hey, you're fine, you're young, I'm still like internally panicking a bit. Although I've been feeling zen about it lately, so. Heck, I'm still struggling. Yeah, early 20s is such a like baby. I'm like, you're so precious. I love you. You're okay. It's like a 23-year-old. They feel so adult and they're like, I'm so behind on the corporate ladder. And I'm like, you're baby. You're tiny. Yeah, you are expected to have your shit together. And you know what? I really hate the propaganda of like people being like, yeah, you've got it all figured out in your 30s, because I feel like as humans we're not done growing yet, ever. We're kind of like constantly going to go through ups and downs. And it's kind of weird that everyone has assigned the 20s to messing up, when it's like, I think you're kind of going to be sort of messing up your whole life. Maybe your 20s a bit more, because it's like you're still getting your footing. But I feel like I'm always going to be getting my bearings. I don't know, maybe that one day that'll change. But it's so funny seeing that those posts now on Reddit, like just like babies worrying about their future. Or some of them, I saw like a 13-year-old post on Reddit, and they were like, I'm 13, I don't have any friends. Like, I think I was like on r/social social anxiety or social something, social skills, I think. And then they were like, I'm 13 and I don't have any friends, or like I'm unable to make friends. They were talking like they were 30, and they were like, how do I make friends? Where do I make friends? While it is cute, I'm like, oh my goodness, like, no, what are you doing on this subreddit? This is for like lonely 20, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds that, you know, they're not in school or in college anymore, where they can't easily make friends. But I understand why that 13-year-old was reaching out, and that's so sweet. You just got to take it a step at a time, I suppose. I mean, I'm 31. I don't have my shit together. I don't even think people can really have their shit together. I think it's a too broad of an expectation. I agree. I've seen like 50-year-olds be like I'm still like, I still feel like I have a teenage brain in an adult body. Like I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, that's a 50-year-old. Everyone is different. People have different struggles and experiences. There's no one size fits all. Humans are too complicated to fix into such rigid boxes. I agree. Everybody has struggles. It just feels so real in the moment, you know? And I think it's just instinctual that an older person has that feeling of being like, you're gonna be okay. You're fine. Because they've been through it. Kids need to use social media less for their own sakes because you've been through it. Yeah, they do need to use social media less. I can't imagine what it would be like growing up as like a, you know, 10, 13, 15, even 17-year-old, like with the type of technology kids have today. It's like we're seeing like 15-year-olds using skincare routines where it's like your own body produces the necessary hormones for you not to use like retinol or collagen on your skin. Like you're good. You don't have to fear getting old. That's another thing. I feel like Gen Z is very hyper focused on youth, and that's really damaging to them, and it's damaging to like everyone else. The ageism has gone like to an extreme. Oh, thank you. I love warming up with expressions because you can't really go wrong with them. But if you're diving headfirst into realism, you're gonna fail. Yeah, skincare is very genetic. I look very young for my age. I'm only saying this because people tell me all the time. They're like, "You're how old? Huh? I thought you were 19, 20 at the most." Like a lot of people. But it's like I don't sleep that well. I'm not sleeping well lately, and my skincare routine is nothing except washing my face at night and splashing my face with cold water. And it's like I should probably be using retinol at this point, or like I'll forget to use sunscreen a lot of the time. And I haven't been religiously using it like Gen Z is going to be. Like they're using sunscreen at like in their early teens. Whether that's beneficial for their skin, questionable at that age. Although I think we should all be wearing sunscreen because of sun damage, but that's a separate conversation. They're using it for the sole fact of not aging because the sun ages you. God, I used to have this really good side brush and I lost it when my computer died like a few years ago, and I miss it every single day. It was so easy to draw with it. I tried, this is like a brush that I made that I'm currently drawing with. It's not the same at all. In fact, I feel like it makes me struggle even more making lines, but it's like I miss that brush so much. I made some of my best work with that. Rip my old brush. Sorry if you heard that. They're testing the alarm. I do gotta get my Izzy sleep. My Izzy's sleep has been ruined for the last 2 years. I don't know what happened. It used to be a great sleep, a fine sleep, a grand sleep. I was trying to do a Trump impression. China. It was a grand election, a great election. I think he said bigly one time. I remember when that was a meme. Everyone just kept using the word bigly. Yeah, Sam looks really young too. It's like, it's just genetics. Like, people need to stop doing, like, well, not stop. I'm not calling for the complete stoppage of this. I'm just saying there's something wrong when a 23-year-old is influenced to inject Botox in their face because they think that their I don't know, like their face is sagging at 23. Something about that I don't like. I don't like at all. This brush. I've been having such a huge art block lately. I think it's because I don't know what style I want to stick to. And the style I think I inherently want to do is not something that I want to continue with, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't mean to merge the hair with the glasses. Jeez. Line work has always been so hard for me. Wrong layer again. It was the perfect sleep. I've been having like this crazy art block. Just because I just can't decide on where to go, what style to stick to. And I know I shouldn't stick to a style. I just want it to be something that people can, when they go on my page, they know what to expect instead of just like a bunch of doodles. Oh, this brush. I've been reaching out to these art TikTokers lately and just asking. But a lot of them just want to sell their like content stuff, and they're like, oh, if you want a one-on-one with me, I would like $120 please for 30 minutes. And I'm like, I'm not. I don't have money for that. Also, 30 minutes. Not to be critical, like, I'm glad that they're getting their bag on consulting people on their like work and stuff. It just like, I'm not sure where the $100 for 30 minutes comes into play there. Yeah, I want to change up my style. I don't know. This is going to sound really bad because I know for artists, you're supposed to make art because you love it and because it brings you joy. But I want to turn it into something that I can monetize. I'm just going to say that straight up right now. And I don't mind treating it as a job. I think I made peace with that. The thing that I haven't made peace with is that the style that comes naturally to me isn't a style that's very marketable or that would lend itself to merchandise and stuff. I don't know if I expressed that correctly. Like, a lot of the art I see is not... I think the furthest I can make money off of my art is fan art, and I don't like that just because it leaves me open to, again, copyright stuff, and I don't want to mess with copyright stuff. And then fandoms will grow and die, and I don't want to be hopping from one fandom to another when I really don't care about it. Like, I want to make money, but not like that. And I know those like fan artists make so much money, but it seems like they're genuinely passionate about whatever fandom they get themselves into after a while. But I don't have the energy to keep up with fandoms and like I used to. I think that's another thing that's like changed as I've gotten older, is that I don't obsess over fandoms anymore. I'm kind of just... when I watch it, I love it. I could gush about it, but I just don't want to like make it my whole identity. I can enjoy it and move on to the next thing, but a lot of these fandoms are like, my icon is this, my I have a body pillow made of this, I have a figurine made of this, a keychain, a t-shirt. And again, that lends itself to a lot of merchandise being sold, but I feel like you'd have to have some type of knowledge of the fandom before you jump into it. Because a lot of where the money goes also is shipping, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, just from consulting, like a consultation, a lot of them will be the starting price is at $100. I haven't yet seen an art TikToker that will do consulting for less than that, and their one-on-ones will range from 30 minutes to an hour. And an hour, I can see the value in. 30 minutes, I don't see any value in that, because by the time I'm done explaining what my vision is, what I want to bring to the table with my art, and how my audience works, or how I would want it to work, what else is there left for them to explain in the remaining like 15 to 20 minutes? And that's if I rush through it, you know? I want like a good to honest sit down with me. I'm not saying it has to be like a 5-hour sesh or anything. I'm saying at least make it an hour. And don't, if you're going to charge 30 minutes, and I understand that's a chunk of their time and they're giving their expertise on it, but I don't see the value in it, personally. And, but again, I'm glad they're getting their bag. Yes, fandoms do get to die quicker now. Fandoms are like, you move on to the next thing so fast. I feel like fandoms like used to, their shelf life was so long. Like I was into the Venture Brothers for, I would say 4 years, like pretty religiously. I'm still into it. I'm just saying like the fandom, like people eagerly discussing it is kind of gone. Yeah, I would like to monetize it and live off of my art. Not live off of it. That's very idealistic of me to think that that would be possible. I'm sure it is for some people. It's not a possibility for a lot of people, and I don't think I'm in that camp of a lot of people or some people. But I would like to make a kind of like a side thing from it. At least, you know, I feel like that's a reachable goal. Like, I'm not new to art. I know how to work a layer. I've worked with Clip Studio. I've worked with Psy 1. I've worked with Psy 2. I've worked with Photoshop, although you know, I might be lagging behind on Photoshop now because Adobe puts their stuff on behind a paywall now, so it's not like a one payment thing, it's like a subscription thing. We hate Adobe for that. Curses on the company. No take backsies. So yeah, I feel like I have it's like a skill that I'd like to use, but it's hard. It's hard even to make a side hustle from it, at least from my point of view. But I feel like I can see my pain points. I just need a little help with direction. And again, these like art TikTokers are trying to, you know, bleed you dry, basically. No disrespect to them. Again, they clearly know how to grow their brand. They've made money off of doing it, but I don't know. So now I'm like currently looking at like art TikTokers that don't have a lot of followers yet, but I can see that they're growing. So I'm just going to try to catch one before they pop off and they start charging like $150 per 30 minutes and see if I can get like a quick one-on-one with them. Which I haven't done. I'm very internet shy as well as person shy. Reaching out to someone makes me want to sleep with the fishes, if you get what I mean. I hate reaching out to people just because I feel like it feels a little scummy. But then I realize people like it when you reach out to them because it's like it gives them credibility. They're like, oh, somebody actually likes the stuff that I'm putting out there. And they want to know more about me or more information, and that's cool. Which I'm now discovering that. Just wish I would have done that when I was younger, is reach out to people on, you know, other social media platforms. I mean, not TikTok, obviously, when I was younger, but... Okay. Bye, Dave. Enjoy your ribs if you didn't read this, because there's like apparently a big lag in the chat. Okay, I'm just going to keep rambling on because... it's just a topic, again, that I really want to talk about. And it would make a great topic for the VOD. Yeah, reaching out to artists on TikTok, I feel like that's something that a lot of people should start doing. And if you can catch them when they're just under maybe 5K followers, 6K, then I think you're good. Once they start reaching that double digits, so look out for like their one-on-one consultations costing you an arm and a leg, because they're going to go that route. Again, no disrespect to them. I'm glad that they're getting their bag, but there's a limit to how much you can charge just for 30 minutes, in my opinion. Drawing marketable art is harder than I thought it would be. because when you're drawing something that's simple, like, I know sometimes people see those doodles of like frogs or snails or just like, I don't know, like, let's just say, see, I don't even know how to draw a simple frog. It's the hard part, simplifying it. Just, what's a frog look like? That's not a frog. Cool. I don't even know how to draw a cartoon frog. Let's try with a bear. Okay, let's say this is a cute bear. Okay. So this type of drawing, see, this isn't even that great. But you get, you know, you've seen these doodles around Tumblr, not Tumblr, Twitter. And they get like a lot of notes, and it'll be like, it'll say something like, I wanna unalive myself, right? It'll be something like that. And then it'll get like so many views and stuff. That's harder than it looks. And I know you're probably thinking it's just a doodle, it's so simple, but they know how to market themselves. That's all it is, it's marketing. And I understand why people get frustrated and they're like, they probably spent like 10, 15 minutes drawing that. Meanwhile, I'm busting my ass here trying to draw a portrait of someone, and it's getting like no views, maybe like one like from a friend, and it's not reaching people. Just because I think that it's about the marketing, really. People want to share stuff that they can relate to. They like silly doodles. And I say that as I'm drawing a silly doodle, but this is not the silly doodle people want to see. People want to see other types of silly doodles, and that's what I struggle with. I don't know how to hit that silly doodle niche. It's hard. I tried, and they don't really get a lot of notes. Or a lot of, well, notes and likes. And then I've often thought that it was because my art is not good enough, but I've seen other art. Again, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than them or in any capacity or more talented, but I've seen art that is not super great, not what you would call mind-blowing, but it gets a lot of views and shares and likes and retweets. And it leaves me feeling very discouraged sometimes. Like, I don't even want to. I stopped drawing for a few years because it felt really bad. You know, you put your effort into art, you post a lot. There was a time where I was posting a drawing a week. I was like, if I just post a drawing a week, then, you know, the consistency will bring in the numbers, and that's not the case either. To me, it's still like a mystery what people want, how they want it. And I know a lot of artists don't like the term marketing to be used within art, because it's like, we're supposed to be passionate about this, we're supposed to post this, and we're supposed to like what we do and be nonchalant about it. And if people like it, it's because, well, we're really talented. But a lot of this is marketing. And even though they're subconsciously doing it and not realizing it, you know, doesn't not make it marketing. So I don't know, maybe I missed the boat on that. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Oh, I can't believe I've been streaming for this long. Didn't realize. Okay. I'm gonna set myself on a timer now for 5 minutes. Just to wrap up this conversation, getting eyes on your art is a lot harder than it seems, even with TikTok. And I even struggle with like regular content on TikTok. I can't imagine, you know. I do post and it does get like 1,000, 2,000 views, but my last one got like 1,000 views. Well, strictly like an art TikTok that I posted on, and then it got like less than half of the likes that my first few ones got, and I can't understand why, when it was essentially the same format. And then when I tried doing longer form content, like drawing and then doing a voiceover and talking about it, it got significantly less views, and I feel like that tanked the discoverability on my TikTok. Yet I'm hearing other artists on TikTok being like, the algorithm favors longer forms of content and you should talk about it. But I've seen the opposite happen, so I even felt a bit discouraged doing YouTube, like a YouTube stream. Because it's like, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Not to get like super depressing or anything, but just being real, it sucks when you're like, you go on stream, no one watches, and then you're like, that was exhausting. What was the point of that? And I know a lot of streamers are like, oh, just push through it, you'll get your audience. But what happens when nothing is happening for a long time? Like, you've been at it for like years and nothing happens, and you've switched up how you stream or what you're streaming. It's not like you're stagnating and you're expecting something different to happen. Because I used to stream, you know, other games, and then I was like, okay, it's not getting a lot of views, let's stick to one game. And then it's like, that's not getting a lot of views, so then let's start drawing. And that was like, okay, I guess I'm getting views, but it's like, I don't know. So now I'm trying this. Instead of streaming art on Twitch, I'm going to stream art on YouTube and then post it here and see how that does. So it's like, it's just another thing that's going to take a really long time to see if there are benefits to it or not. And more than likely, they're probably, well, I don't want to jinx it, but this stuff takes a long time. Sometimes it's fruitless. Maybe just pushing through it is enough. I don't know. Now I gotta figure out why my chat wasn't showing up on the screen. And why the stream was very lagged. Anyway, I think I'll end it off here. I usually only stream for 1 hour and 30 minutes, so yeah. Thanks for those of you who are currently watching the VOD, and thank you for those who participated in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think that'll do it for this first stream. Yeah. Nothing but thanks, and thank you. If you could please comment, like, or subscribe, that really helps the algorithm. And I hope you guys have a chill day.